Hello and welcome to the Brick Freak. Today with another modular. After all the Star Wars stuff and the Technic stuff, now a modular again. I decided to build from the company Mould King. Yes, mostly Mould King, I know. The bar. Nearly 4K on pieces. Here. And 16042 is the number. I believe this is a stolen mock, when I remember right, but just check the video description. There are two links, one to the set and one to the original design, if there is one, but I am pretty sure. Okay, when I saw this first, I decided, oh man, this I have to build. Perhaps I regret it. God, this here looks a little bit with all the one by something blades. Could be a lot of work. We will see. Okay. The set comes with a base plate. That's not the base plate that was in the set. The Mould King base plates are dark bluish gray. This here is light bluish gray, but I don't know where I put it. So I just used another one. Then we have a light set with battery box. That's nice. We have a bag unnumbered with a lot of 2x2 tiles in tan and 1x1 bricks in black. And here we have from left to the right 1 to 8, and here we have the building steps 9 and 10. So after all the Star Wars and Technic stuff, I'm pretty hyped to build a modular again, and I hope we have fun together. So building step 1 is done. This way. So we got a sheet of stickers here. How many have? 12, 14, 16 stickers. Yes, Mould King mostly have stickers. That's one thing they can improve dramatically if they want. Okay, here we have the blade. This here looks a little bit like bricative. I don't know, perhaps this is a bricative. In one of the next takes I will tell you. If not, I told you, look in the video description. Everything so far is fine. Only one thing. Underneath the tiles, you see it, we have not fully bricked this here. So the tiles hold only on 2 studs. Here and here too. You see this? Here's every second time there's a hole. That's not so cool. I believe it would be better to brick the hole underground and set the tiles then. But okay, it is what it is. If you have some colored pieces over you don't need, just put it in here and you have a fully bricked surface before tiling. Okay. So the beginning of building step 2, and we built the first wall here, and I'm happy we're building that as a standalone. And when we're finished, we click it in. I believe it will be placed here. This way. Yes. In the beginning I was anxious of this here, laying blades over blades over blades. But I have to admit, it's not so worse as I thought. It's yes, it's okay. I'm listening to a podcast, and then it's meditative to bring these or stack it together. We applied our first sticker. Open. So half through with 2. Oh, perfect rhyme. Okay, we have the staircase here. And a little cabin for the doggy. Then this here is nicely made with Technic axles and Technic connectors, and that is pretty. Then we have 2 sofas, a couch dish, and 4 of the big panels. The transparent, no scratches at all. Really nice. So we're done with building step 2, and it brought us the next wall here. Same technique, you build it on the table and click it in. Then we have a little bit or a small reception part with a big phone, a smartphone, computer, small shelf. Everything are prints. The lamp over our 2 sofas, and the next wall here made with the big panels. So at the moment I'm really happy. For me that's exciting, a very exciting building, because it's so different. And yes, I love it. I love it already. Look at this. It's beautiful. Beautiful. So building step 3 is done, and we got the whole facade. Here we have a sliding glass door to get inside our bar. It's a little bit, it's not super easy, but it not super smooth, but it works. Okay, but for me the hole, or the really a bringer, I was totally surprised, is this here. You can bring out the marquees, and it even flips a little bit down here, and zack, you bring it in again. So that's super cool, in my opinion. Then we have a plant and 2 more bar leather seats or something like that with a beer. So overall, this is very, very cool. At the moment, I am so bummed because the look, and we have a really cool functionality. Great building at the moment. Oh, building step 4, and brought us this here in front of the bar with the entrance here through the sliding door. That works. Nicely made, nice colors, a little bit of dark green. Well done. And this here, some nice detailing with the masonry bricks and round bricks. The windows outside, 1 stud, and this diagonal shape. That's nice. We built a little bit more here, and then I believe, well, so it will complete the first floor, the ground floor, and closing the gap. So half time of the set, building step 5 is done. You've seen in the last take the ground plate and the 2 walls. Then you're building a big panel and doing 85–90% of all the pieces on it here, you see. And then click it onto the wall you build, onto the brackets. And that's not easy. You need a little bit of flexing that all click in well, because after that you build another panel and click it in here, and this panel must sit straight, so you can't click in this here. And then you bring on a little bit more stuff on here, this piece, the kitchen, and then you're bringing in all the other stuff. You're building it in front of you and clicking it all in little structures. So that's nice. The counter, and here the panel. Really nice. Reminds me on the Xingbao puppet house sets. There are different variations. The living room, the kitchen, the bathroom, the science room, and so on. And you can put them together. And this is what this is here. At least the last part. So nice. Halftime is great. So in between building step 6, and like every modular, the second floor begins with a new plate. In this case, a very good one, solid, You can push, nothing bends through. Not too complicated, not too many small pieces. Really good. The only thing I don't like is like in the ground floor. You see it. Here is missing two 2x12 plates. That the designer did it intentionally, I can understand. To save weight, to save pieces and everything. And for the sake of a display set, it doesn't matter. But Mould King, when you see such things, then put in the two plates. Not always copy the whole instruction of a mocker. If you see a mistake, then change it, please. Okay. And this is the whole building step 6. We got it nicely tiled, and our first small part here with good transparent pieces, totally clear. 1-2 micro scratches, but very, very good in quality. 2 stools, or you know what I mean. In a way I haven't built so far, so that's always nice if you build something new. And I've built with a lot of chairs, but this one is new, so nice. The part where you can lay your underarms is made with guns. So, building step 7 is done. Brought us here. You can change that in position, or just keep it this way. Sorry. When you're looking at the model in real and not on your monitor, then a nice wall again, same building technique, and then the bar and the bar. Oh, wait, sorry, here the Mould King sticker. There's Mould King and a little bit piece of art or something like that, patterns in 3 colors. The bar you build as a separate piece. There's one thing, this here, the black one, is nearly floating over the rest. It's only holding here and here on the modified brick. And after you put it on here, you have to click in here the details, the 2 cards and glass and bottle. And when you push, it breaks through. So decorate it and then click it in. To mention is that the stickers are all a little bit too big. That's not a big of a bummer, however, I have to mention it. So, okay, it's nice, and I liked the ground floor, and this here looks pretty good too. The building step 8 is done. Brought us the front here, and it's nice. It's a lot of windows turned 90 degree, and here we have the sign of the bar, Islet, and here we have another nice tricky thing. You see the wall. Yes, that's nice. Nice little detail, a movable wall. That's the look from the other side. And yes, and a nice little tree, big plant. And I forgot to mention that we have a lovely dark red backside. So this set here at the moment uses only colors I like. Tan, dark tan, brown, white, sand green, dark red. Perfect. 9 is done. We're close to the finish. Okay, and again here the mechanism. I love it. Such a great idea for a wall. Here, absolutely unique 2-part wall. Here, absolutely unique 2-part wall. Here, unique. And here. So that's a really unique building with all. I even like the, is it azure in here? And this is made, you build the 2 seats behind, then the window front here. I believe it's, there's missing a row. There's missing a row. Okay, it doesn't matter. You're building this, and then from inside you bring all the tiles on with brackets and a nice sticker. Really nice second floor. So, building step 10, and we are finished. These are the spare parts. And I was surprised about the 4 red bricks. If I didn't something wrong, or I don't know. So it's okay. A 1x8 and 3 1x6, always appreciate. And this was the last part. I'm happy that this is a flat roof. Everything else would destroy the design, and no details, so that's good. So we concentrate here on this part, and a small part that looks in the first the same, but it isn't, a little bit different, because here we have many 1x6 in light bluish gray, and 1x10 even, and 1x8. And you see, so light bluish gray is the more dominant color than in this, than it is here. So that's the only difference. But this here had to stand alone, and so I can understand the designer's decision. Okay, he could use more 1x6 in black, dark bluish gray and white, but okay, no problem. So if you want to see the whole building and how good the light kit is, then watch the review. Okay, this was only the assembly. I know, I'm a bad guy. Sorry fellas, you have to watch the other video. Have a good time. I'm Frank. Bye bye.